Parish President remarks. Mr. Jewell.
Chairman, it's never good when we're an hour and a half in, we're still on the reporting side of the agenda. But I will try to be as quick as possible. Today officially marks the start of the 2026 hurricane season. And while this season has been projected to be influenced by a so-called super El Nino, we still have a risk. And we've seen that in El Nino years like Hurricane Andrew, Hurricane Betsy, those were El Nino years. So we know that there's still a risk, but that generally the statistical risk is lower for the Gulf when we do have an El Nino. But preparedness remains a year-round priority for us, and we encourage everyone to do their part by reviewing their emergency plans, building hurricane kits, and staying informed throughout the season. Residents can sign up for SCP alerts by texting SCP alerts to 888-777 or by visiting scpemergencyalerts.com to receive important information and notifications and updates. On the screen, you can see we held our hurricane preparedness meeting. We went through a scenario for this year and just got everybody back into the EOC, all of our stakeholders, all of our ESFs, and got them just thinking about that hurricane season. This was about a week ago that we took advantage of this opportunity. Okay, we have some work going on around Sugar House Road. This is on Sugar House Road, and we did some work in the park with some drainage that we've been sweeping some ditches. So just showing you that our crews are still out and working to make sure that our ditches and all of our conveyances are staying in tip-top shape. We do ask residents to do their part by keeping ditches clear and making sure that they are cutting their grass in their ditch. That is a huge and important factor that helps water flow more freely during rainstorms. Diane pump station improvements. Several improvements have recently been completed at the Diane pump station to improve efficiency. The discharge sump area and outlet canal were opened and swept to improve water flow. Pumps 1 and 2 were completely rebuilt at the station, and a 36-inch pump and additional outfall into the canal were added, increasing the station's capacity by 34,000 gallons per minute. I want to say thanks for Brandon and his team and Miles and his team for working to help design that and get that project permitted and in place. Sand volleyball work has begun over at the Edward A. Dufresne Community Center, with crews currently preparing the site foundation. The project will include sand volleyball courts along with fencing and lighting to support both daytime and evening play, and we're excited to continue expanding our non-traditional recreational opportunities for our residents. We look forward to seeing this project come to life. Anticipated completion date is August 2026. Registration for St. Charles Parish Fall Recreation Sports is now open and will run through June 19th. You have almost a full month to get signed up for recreation. Please tell all your friends and family that the recreation is open. We've been posting about this online. We send emails. But the lineup for sports includes baseball, softball, tennis, tackle football, volleyball, and cheerleading. We are proud to continue offering opportunities for our athletes to enjoy another exciting season of recreation sports within the community. Residents can learn more and register online at www.scpparksandrec.com. Our summer food program begins today. The Department of Community Services has officially kicked off another year of the summer food service program, a vital program for many people in our parish. This annual program helps to provide nutritious meals to the local children throughout the summer while school is out of session. The program is open Monday through Thursdays from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at RK Middle School in Luling and Harry Hurst Middle School in Destrehan. There is bus transportation available for participating children, and there is no registration fee or sign-up required. We are proud to partner with the United Way of St. Charles and our school system, as well as the Department of Education, to continue supporting families and ensuring children have access to healthy, nutritious meals during summer break. If you would like to get, if you would like more information to be able to attend this program, we ask you to call the Department of Community Services at 985-764-7944. Again, that's 985-764-7944. Okay, next we've, oh my God, my watch here is talking to me. In recent weeks, there has been significant buildup along 3160 and LA 18. This is a habitual problem that I have worked with Councilwoman Wilson on for, more than a year for sure, where dirt from a nearby sand pit is collecting in this intersection, creating a dangerous condition. I'm happy to report that today the LADOTD was out helping to clear this intersection as much of the dirt as possible, making it all safer. Again, also, there's a nearby culvert near the gas station that is also plugged up, and I've been working with Brandon and his crews to get that unplugged with our culvert truck. One of the things we are looking at, along with DOTD, is if we have to continue going out here and doing this, is invoicing the company responsible and making sure that that this isn't falling on the residents of St. Charles Parish to have to subsidize this work from a private business. America 250 Golf Cart Parade. Make sure to mark your calendars. We have the America 250 Golf Cart Parade coming up on June 28th at 2 p.m. For the special community event, there's going to be a festival at the end of the route at the West Bank Bridge Park, food trucks, and a band, and we hope to see you there. It's open to Jeeps. It's open to side-by-sides. It's open to golf carts and other unique vehicles, and we look forward to everybody coming out and participating and showing their America 250 pride. Later in the summer, on July 3rd, we will have our annual celebration for America 250 and our annual July 3rd event at the West Bank Bridge Park. We're going to have live music from the Electrics, food, fireworks as we kick off, again, the America 250 celebration together as a community. Gates are going to open at 4:30 p.m. The band will take the stage at 5 p.m. and the fireworks will begin at 9 p.m. A full lineup, again, of food trucks, vendors, will be announced soon. Stay tuned for more details. Additionally, in that same realm, on the America 250, work is underway for the America 250 murals at the West Bank Bridge Park, a special public art project in collaboration with the Paul Mallard Business and Arts Initiative that will celebrate our nation's 250th anniversary while adding a unique visual feature to one of our most used community spaces. The two murals are currently being created by artist Mandy Mangru-Poche, whose work will help capture the spirit of patriotism and community pride in St. Charles Parish as we continue to celebrate America 250. Next are some renovations that are going to be going on Courthouse Lane and Joe Louis Lane. As you know, there is a subdivision being built behind the courthouse. As a part of the stipulations of that project, we are requiring the developer to make improvements to Courthouse Lane and Joe Louis Lane, specifically on Joe Louis Lane. That is a narrow street, widening that street to become more in compliance with a standard width. Same thing on Courthouse Lane. There'll be some widening and will be some safety improvements. So we've asked our employees and the public not to park along Courthouse Lane as the work begins tomorrow. As a part of this as well, parking will be eliminated along the street and will be added across the street at Landry. This will prevent our employees and the public from having to back onto Joe Louis Lane, which is a safety hazard. And the elimination of the street parking and the addition of the street parking will cancel each other out. So we're not losing any parking spaces. Our employees will just no longer, in some spaces there, will no longer be parked on the street. Ultimately, the road will be wider, more safe, not only for the residents who live on Courthouse Lane and Joe Louis Lane, but the future residents who will live in that subdivision and the employees who work at the courthouse. Also, we'll look at the sales tax comparison. Sales tax collections were slightly up for April, about 1% to date. We are nearly 6% higher than we were this time last year, specifically 5.92% year over year. And Chairman, that concludes my report.